What if the NFL playoffs started today? The Colts and the Buccaneers would be the #1 seed in the AFC and NFC. Big-time teams like the Kansas City Chiefs and Baltimore Ravens wouldn't even make the playoffs. So in this NFL universe where the playoffs start after week 6, I'll be simulating it all in Madden 26 to find out who's going to be our Super Bowl champion. And when I did this video just 2 weeks ago, the Chargers won the Super Bowl, so anything can happen. And before we get into our wild card round matchups, take a look at our bracket if the NFL playoffs started today. And we're going to get this started in the AFC with the 7-seed Denver Broncos visiting the 2-seed Steelers. And in the Steel City, the Broncos need one first down to ice this game. And did J.K. Dobbins pick it up? He did. I believe the Broncos now are victory formation. They can let this go to the 2-minute warning. They do not need to snap it. It's one play we jump in for, and it's the play we need to see as the Denver Broncos should move on 21-14. And that is exactly what's happening as Bo Nix is going to take one more knee, and he will send the Denver Broncos to the divisional round. The Broncos go on the road and beat the 2-seed Steelers. This could be the end of Aaron Rodgers' career. Now let's jump over to the NFC side where the 7-seed Rams visit the 2-seed Packers. Now we are here at Lambeau where the Rams are down by 15 points. This game is not 100% over with a little under 3 minutes to go. They have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. And Stafford is firing. He was looking for Devontae Adams. This is one thing I honestly did not know. The Packers are the 2-seed at the time recording this video. They are 3-1-1. They have 1 loss in the season, 1 tie, and 3 wins, and they lead their division instead of the 4-2 Detroit Lions. I didn't know with 3 wins and only 1 loss with a tie would be worth more than 4 wins and 2 losses. So that's something I didn't know. I just learned that by looking at the NFL website to make this bracket for this video. The official bracket, you can check it out in the comments down below so you can look at the official NFL rankings for all these teams. I mean, Stafford has all day. He might have to run. Stafford, throw it on the run. Do they have anything? Oh, Puka Nacua! Puka Nacua! This game is not over yet. A man who has a case maybe for the best receiver in football this year so far, Puka, just saved his team's season. I mean, are you kidding me? Get Moss, touchdown Puka. And the Rams will kick the extra point to make it an 8-point game. Still with 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. They can opt to kick it deep. They can try to go for the onside kick. Let's see what they do. The onside kick, if they don't get it, Packers almost in field goal range right away. The Packers pretty much 1 first down away from moving on to the divisional round. Depending on when they get this first down, they're going to give it to... Oh, no, they're not play action. I didn't see it coming down. Tavian Wicks. He's going to pick up about 5 yards, I believe, make it a 2nd and short. And there's the first Rams timeout of the 2 they had left. Oh, wait. Did they have 3? How was the clock stop at 2nd and 5? I'm confused. What'd I miss? Josh Jacobs, though, is just short of the first. I could have swore the Rams had 2 timeouts, but the clock was stopped going to that last play. So now they have 1 left and the 2-minute warning. So a first down doesn't mean it's 100% over. It's a QB sneak for Love, and it is a first down. Now the only stoppage the Rams have going forward is the 2-minute warning. So 3 straight Packers runs would leave the Rams with like 40 seconds to play to try to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, but we'll see what happens. Madden logic. Tucker Crabb. Packers trying to end it right here. They pick up 6. As the Packers are 4 yards away from the divisional round, they got to tackle Jacobs for a loss, and he gets a gain of a first down. It's 4 or 5 yards for Josh Jacobs, and the Packers, like the Broncos before them, will go victory formation. Flip it back to the AFC, where it's the 6-seed Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the 3-seed Chargers. Well, we just saw one LA team get eliminated in the Rams, but we see a second LA team eliminated. This time the Chargers, who were down by 2 touchdowns like the Rams were. How many timeouts are we working with here for Justin Herbert? He's got all 3 right now for the Chargers. A little under 3 to go. They're at the 25-yard line here in a 3rd and 2. They're going to need 6 and get a stoppage. That's a good pass to Keenan Allen through the middle. That's going to get them to the 12-yard line. Herbert got to get in the end zone right here. Try to save as much time as possible. Definitely want to score before the 2-minute warning to get that extra stoppage of time. Herbert. Pocket's clean. Pocket looks good. Dumps it off to the running back, and he's taken down. The Chargers look good to start the season. They have fallen off a little bit. Now 4-2. Started 3-0. They lost Rashawn Slater. Joe Alt looks back in this game, and Herbert tried to deliver to Quentin Johnston, who's having a breakout campaign, but it's dropped. 2 minutes, 11 seconds, 4th and 9 here. This is the game. Down 2 scores, 2 touchdowns. You don't get a touchdown or at least a first down here. This game is over to the, it was the end zone. Then it was the first down marker, and it's still going to be short. Keenan Allen made the grab. Travis Hunter made the tackle. The Chargers short of the first down. The Jaguars will take over. I thought it was going to be in the end zone, and then it was going to be for the first down. It was for neither. The Chargers go home. Looks like they scored a touchdown at some point. I guess they got the ball back, but they go home 20-15. Both LA teams are out. Back to the NFC, where it's the 6 seed Lions taking on the 3 seed 49ers. We have seen some upsets so far in this video. I don't know if we consider this an upset because it is the 6 seed Lions that lead by 7 and have a chance to start draining the clock against the San Francisco 49ers. And I don't know why, but I keep taking Fred Warner out of the game as Amon-Ra St. Brown catches a pass for a first down for the Lions because Fred Warner is going to be out for the season. He isn't supposed to be in this game. I keep taking him off the depth chart so he wouldn't be playing, but there's not much I can do about it. That's all I can do is try to take him off the depth chart, and Goff is still throwing out here. Real quick, everyone, I just want to say that about 90% of the people watching this video right now are not even subscribed. So if you're enjoying the content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. The 49ers cannot allow a single point, and the Lions are in field goal range. For some reason, they're still letting it fly. Why are they throwing? They're up by 7. Jamison Williams for 15 yards to the 17. Easily in field goal range now. They should be able to end this game. I mean, if they throw a pick because they just keep throwing the ball, I don't know what to say. Madden logic would be going crazy. You know, they give it to Jahmyr Gibbs. He could fumble. That's the 49ers' hope right now. The Lions do not even need to kick the field goal. All they got to do is get the first down and sit down, go victory formation, and move on to the divisional round. Got the win in San Francisco. They give it to Montgomery. Montgomery trying to go through his blocks right there. Is able to pick up a couple. So he's 3rd and 2. 2 more yards would end this game. If they go to 4th down, they could obviously kick the field goal and go up by 2 scores. And leave the 49ers with like 30 seconds. So it's not looking great for San Fran fans right now. Unless a fumble is had and Montgomery's hit a few times. Does not fumble. Let's see if Madden logic makes the Lions go for this because there'd be no reason to go for it in real life. I have no idea what's happening besides Madden logic. I mean, this game is over anyway. But the Lions were able to take the entire time off the clock. I forget what the play clock and game clock was, but I'm pretty sure they had to snap another play before the game ran out. But Madden logic does what it does, and the Lions were going to win this game anyway as they move on. Our final AFC wildcard matchup is the 5 seed Bills against the 4 seed Patriots. It's an AFC East matchup. How the mighty may be falling in the AFC. If the playoffs started today, we already wouldn't have the Kansas City Chiefs. We wouldn't have the Baltimore Ravens, and we might not have the Buffalo Bills after the wildcard round. They have dropped 2 straight games, 1 to these Patriots, and now New England is the AFC East leader if the playoffs started today, and they're looking for the dagger score. But Matt Milano is showing up with some tackles on Ramondre Stevenson. If they can hold the Patriots out of the end zone, it is a 1-score game. A touchdown will give them the lead, but a touchdown from New England would make it a 2-score game with about 5.5 to go. Drake May, who's exploding this year, to the end zone. Demario Douglas, touchdown! How did he hold that in? What a catch! Are you kidding me? We saw Puka Nacua earlier. That one even better. So I'm reviewing this on my own. There is no way this could stand. Sean McDermott, you gotta throw the coach's challenge flag. Only 1 foot in. What a catch it was, but definitely not a touchdown. But the Patriots are lining up for the extra point. They've kicked it. There's no going back. Madden logic does it again. Now I'm at a point where I actually feel bad for the Bills because they just got robbed. How did the ref not see that? How did nobody challenge that? So they got about 3 minutes to work here. We've seen a couple of teams that have been down by 2 scores trying to come back at the end of games with their timeouts in play. We haven't seen either of them been able to do it. We got Josh Allen, last year's MVP. Got to get a chunk play. That is not going to do it. Keon Coleman, hold on. Maybe he breaks some tackles. He gets 5. And I have to take a shot here. Josh Allen. That's going to be Dalton Kincaid. They get the first down, but they got to move. They're trying to score before the 2-minute warning. They do have all 3 timeouts. They don't 100% need that stoppage, but the sooner you score, the better. They need 10. Maybe they kick the field goal right here. Never mind. Kincaid for first. Now from the 23, they're going to go screen. If they had a block right there, Cook breaks a tackle, actually. There goes James Cook. Doesn't get out of bounds. We're at the 2-minute warning. That makes absolutely no sense. Now 2nd and goal. A screen pass should walk in here. It's a touchdown, Ray Davis. This game's not over. 1 first down to take the Bills out here. You got Ramondre Stevenson in the backfield. 2nd and 8. 1 first down should do it. Stevenson fumbles the ball, and the Bills recover. Oh my goodness, what a play. Matt Milano. We saw him tackle Stevenson to save a touchdown before, and now directing traffic in the Patriots end zone as the Bills might be able to complete the impossible comeback. And the Bills have officially flipped the script. They are not leaving the playoffs this early. To James Cook we go, and Cook with a block downfield, and a broken tackle, and James Cook gets in the end zone, and it's a touchdown Buffalo. What have we just seen? Game on the line. Patriots figure maybe we'll run it here with all 3 timeouts, and Stevenson again is met in the backfield, and the Bills have completely shut the run game down to the Patriots late in this game to send themselves to the divisional round. What an ending as the Bills win it 35-31. That was an incredible game. That was game of the playoffs so far. And let's finish the wild card round with the Seahawks at the Eagles. Our final wild card round game is in Philadelphia. Zach Charbonnet will walk in untouched to the end zone. The Eagles now down by 2 scores. We saw the Bills pull off the impossible. Can the Eagles now do it as Charbonnet and the Seahawks go up by 2 scores? Eagles, however, not having the same luck as the Bills because they are backed up to 4th and 18. Most likely for the game, the back-to-back Super Bowl champions, Jalen Hurts going deep. Once it all, we've seen contested catches. Not today. Devontae Smith, that one is broken up, and the Eagles are not 100% out of it. They have to hold Seattle to a field goal, though. They get anything more, this game is now over, and we are 1st and goal again. Unless the Seahawks get a touchdown. If Kenneth Walker finds the end zone, it will be a 3-score game. Actually, it would still be 2. It would be a 2-touchdown, 2-2-point conversion game, unless the Seahawks want to go for 2. But it's just looking unlikely that the Eagles are going to win this game, unless they get a lucky turnover here. Sam Darnold, I mean, wide open in the end zone, I believe it's Cooper Kupp, but wide open in the end zone is Barner as well. And the Seahawks have just made this, I think, like a 16-point game. And they actually went for 2, which makes it a 17-point game. Eagles get a touchdown very quickly, but they are just down by too much at this point. And the Seahawks, who start the season off very well, just took out the Super Bowl champs. So round 1 had some pretty good games, but now we move on to the divisional round. So here's a look at our final 8 and our updated bracket. And let's begin round number 2 with the Broncos visiting the Colts. Now we saw this matchup in week 2. The Colts won it. The last time I did this video, we saw this matchup. The Broncos won it. Who's going to win it this time as J.K. Dobbins can't make the grab? And we go to 3rd and goal at the 11. If they don't get it here, they have all 3 timeouts, 3.5 minutes to play. All they got to do is get the field goal and live to fight another play. Just don't turn the ball over here. Bo Nix to Troy Franklin and is battling to the 3. Will they go for it? And the Broncos will go for it. So this is the game if they don't get it. They could have kicked 3 to make it a touchdown game. Bo Nix, he has a wide open middle of the end zone to run right into. And they just made it a 3-point game. I mean, nobody was watching him at all. We have yet to have an overtime game in these playoffs. Will we see our first one? If the Colts get one more first down, though, we will not. And Jonathan Taylor just exploded until he didn't. He got leveled. He picked up 8, though. 2nd and 2. So a 2-yard pickup here would send the Colts to the AFC Championship game, which they will host at Lucas Oil Field, but he's brought down again. Jonathan Taylor, a great start to this season. Can he get 3 more yards for the Colts? Will they put it in the hands of Daniel Jones to pick up the first down and send the Colts to the AFC Championship game? Who would have thought? Daniel Jones, Indiana Jones is brought down. He is sacked. The Broncos will see the ball. The Bo Nix and the Broncos, you got your shot. You scored a touchdown on the last drive. You score another, you take the lead. You get 3, we tie the game. J.K. Dobbins on a little screen gets them up to about the 36. They are working against the clock right now with about 1:05 to go. Of course, no time coming off the clock. Little Madden logic never hurt anybody except the Colts, maybe right here, as he hits a nice out route to Cortland Sutton, and he gets out of bounds at the Colts 45. The Broncos are 45 yards away from an awesome comeback. I don't know if it's as good as the Bills one we saw, but it's pretty good as well. 55 seconds to go. A sack could change everything as well. Marvin Mims going to stay in bounds, picking up 7. I'd say the Broncos probably in field goal range now, but it isn't an easy field goal. This will be 55 yards. From the 38-yard line of the Colts, Bo Nix still firing. He's got wide open receivers everywhere. Broken tackle over the middle and gets to the 28. We are either going to have overtime or Will Lutz is going to destroy the Broncos fans' hearts right now. If he misses a 26-yard chip shot. Slow motion kick is good. We should be headed to OT. And we start overtime with the Broncos. who, if they don't get this first down, will have to punt it away to the Colts. But oh, he dropped it. I think Marvin Mims did not hold on. And the Broncos are going to have to punt. And now any score for the Indianapolis Colts will send them to the AFC Championship game. We got a false start, I think, on the Broncos. They're going to punt it away. Colts at the 38. We are 3rd and 2 from the Broncos 44. This would be a 61-yarder. But Daniel Jones on the carry gets inside the 40 at the 35. I think at some point they're going to line up for this field goal now unless they turn the ball over. Incomplete pass. They probably should just run it. 5-yard run, Jonathan Taylor. 26-yard pickup to the 4. Nonetheless, we are here for the field goal attempt. And if it's good, the Colts will play in the AFC Championship game for the first time in a long time, and it is good. Now let's take a look at the 1 seed for the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Lions, which will have the Lions at the Buccaneers 15-yard line. Again, a touchdown would not end this game right now, but it is a touchdown. Oh, I thought it was going to be a touchdown. We will see. Jamison Williams took a big hit at the 2-yard line. The Buccaneers will see the ball regardless. Playoff or regular overtime rules now. Each team will see the ball no matter what if a touchdown is scored by the first team. And now Goff to Jamison Williams gets the touchdown. But now the Bucs need a match. I've said it. Baker Mayfield is clutch. Can he do it one more time to score this touchdown and either have this game? Always taking a deep shot. Let's see where we're going here. It's Mike Evans. And he was open. Maybe actually, was it underthrown? Mike Evans went up for a little bit. Incomplete though. This is now the game. A first down is what is needed for the Bucs, or the Lions will have the upset on the road. And Baker Mayfield was looking for Ibuka, and that one incomplete. And the Lions win it on the road. Well, ladies and gentlemen, from back-to-back overtime games to a blowout here in Buffalo, the Bills go from almost getting eliminated by the Patriots in the wildcard round to destroying the Jaguars in the Divisional, and they will play the Colts in the AFC Championship. So our last Divisional round matchup is the Seahawks and Packers. We got our first weather-impacted game as the Seahawks are in Lambeau Field in the snow, but they're up by 7 with 2.5 minutes to go. Sam Darnold not really sure why they're coming out throwing here. That just gave the Packers a free timeout. They could have ran it 3 times. Packers need 7 to tie and drain this clock, and maybe picked up the first down on the ground. Now Kenneth Walker in the backfield. Will they go for the run? It's play action. Darnold, incomplete again. Seahawks should have ran this ball. Instead, now they should throw on 3rd to try to pick up the first and end the game. If they get it, no problem. And they do. Cooper Kupp when they needed it after the disastrous first 2 play calls in the snow at Lambeau are going to send the Packers home. And the Seahawks are going to go victory formation. I thought we might be able to see the Packers have a chance to force overtime. Micah Parsons, Jordan Love, the Packers are going home. Seattle going to the NFC title game. We have our 2 championship matches set. In the AFC, it's the Bills visiting the Indianapolis Colts. And in the NFC, it's 2 wild card teams. The 6-seed Lions will visit the 5-seed Seattle Seahawks. Okay, Indiana Jones, it's been a great season 6 weeks in. Number 1 seed hosting the AFC title game. And then brought down by Tre'Davious White on the corner blitz, making it 2nd and 20 as the Colts are down by 2 touchdowns. All 3 timeouts, though. They got to go ahead. They got to get 7 on this drive. Get a turnover. Get the ball back in some way. Get 7 again. Daniel Jones facing the pressure. Able to get it away to Alec Pierce as he gets 12 back. Pretty much the game right here on a 4th and 8 from the 46-yard line. Time is obviously getting low, but the most important thing is that they got to get the first down. If they don't get the first down, might as well walk off the field for the rest of the season. Daniel Jones. 2. Oh my goodness. Michael Pittman, I think that hit him in the hands. Michael Pittman. Maybe Tre'Davious White got a hand on it. Let's see. Regardless, I think the Colts season's over right there with that being an incompletion. Did Tre'Davious White get a hand on that? Let's see. Oh, that might be good defense. I mean, Pittman's got to hold on there, I think. Tre'Davious White's hand's barely in there, but yeah. That's close, but Pittman should have that. The Bills got a field goal, though. They didn't even realize they can do that. That makes it a 3-score game. And the Colts get 1 more touchdown at the end. The Bills, from almost being eliminated to the Super Bowl, they go. The NFC Championship game. The home team, once again, down by 2 touchdowns, but more time to work with here. And Sam Darnold, 3rd and 9 from the 27, looking for it all. Oh, he was looking for Jackson Smith and Jigba. He was looking for JSN, back corner of the end zone. I don't know. Do they kick a field goal here? Is it worth it? No, they go for it, and they get it. I wasn't sure if they go field goal. They go for it on 4th down, and Cooper Kupp makes the grab for a first. 2nd and 7 from the 12, and there's Cooper Kupp again. He is showing up. We got a Super Bowl MVP showing up in the playoffs here, looking to go back to the Super Bowl. The Seahawks, when I did this video a couple of weeks ago, were the team that came out of the NFC. Can they do it again? And Charbonnet wide open. Hutchinson can't get to him, and we got a 1-touchdown game. Well, a positive and a negative. The positive, the Lions are a 3rd and 8 for Seahawks fans. The negative is, well, there's 2 negatives now. Amon-Ra St. Brown just picked on the 1st down, but Jason Myers missed the extra point. Would have made it a 7-point game. Instead, it's an 8-point game. It's still a touchdown and 2-point conversion game here, but now the Lions can keep the clock moving from the catch from Amon-Ra, and there's Laporta, who might have just put them in a field goal range. The Lions 1 first down away from ending this game, but they're in field goal range pretty much anyway, so it really should be over. They should be going to the Super Bowl, and that is going to be the dagger. Laporta on the grab. The 2-minute warning is in play, but I think we can go ahead and just skip to the end here. They're going to run this ball. They're going to try to pick up a couple first downs, end this game. They do go back, 3rd and 10. Incomplete pass. There's a minute left. Let's see if they make this kick. If they do, we are good to move on to the end. Here we go. Kick to make it a 10-point game is good. And there it is. The Detroit Lions will play for the Lombardi against the Buffalo Bills. Well, I messed up, and I haven't started recording the Super Bowl until right now. We have the Bills and the Lions. What I was going to say earlier, or what I've been saying to myself, realizing that my recording was not on, is we're going to watch the first offensive drive for both teams, and then we're going to skip later in the game. And we're starting already with the Lions inside the red zone at the Bills 9. I was commentating the first few plays. Jahmyr Gibbs was looking good. I was talking to myself because the recording was not on. So I got to go back after this and record the intros for both teams to make it to the Super Bowl. And Amon-Ra St. Brown is down at the 1, and we are 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. The Lions looking to strike first. Get the first points on the board. Super Bowl 60 if the NFL season ended today and the playoffs started today. And Jahmyr Gibbs is not going to get there. I thought he wasn't going to be touched going to the end zone. Turns out he's not even getting in. This time, Milano has been the run stopper. Remember, if you watch this entire video, you remember what he did to Ramondre Stevenson to keep the Patriots from hitting the dagger on the Bills. But Goff, no stopping that. QB sneak touchdown. 2nd and 10. Josh, first throw in the Super Bowl in his career is a 7-yard pass to Khalil Shakir. Josh Allen never played in the Super Bowl. Goff has played in the Super Bowl. So we'll see if that experience has anything to do with this game. Maybe late in the game. Oh, there's no experience for that, though. That's just electric talent. This is worth mentioning. This was my preseason Super Bowl matchup. Bills, Lions. The Steelers in the AFC Championship game meeting them. That did not happen in this video. Dalton Kincaid to the 2. And then I had the Buccaneers meeting the Lions in the NFC Championship game, which did happen. Wait, no, did it happen? Wait, no, it did not. It was Seahawks-Lions, so that did not happen in the video either. Those are my 2 preseason picks. James Cook just got leveled. 1st and goal at the 2, just turned to 2nd and goal at the 11. It's hard to keep track of all these games, making all these videos, doing all these different sports. I film a lot of videos, okay? So I forget sometimes what happened just 30 minutes earlier on what the NFC Championship was. What I'm not forgetting is that the Bills are about to throw away a great opportunity to match this touchdown by the Lions on their first offensive drive. They were 1st and goal from the 2. Now 3rd and goal from the 9. But Josh Allen said, I'm going to get it anyway. James Cook, nice throw. We got a 7-7 ball game. Now let's live sim this thing a little bit as it's 14-7 Buffalo. Lions not able to get in. 21-7 Buffalo. Are we about to have a blowout on our hands? It's 35-7 Buffalo. The Lions finally get back on the board. Do they have any life? I would jump in if it's close. But ladies and gentlemen, it is not close. The Buffalo Bills, the closest it was when the Lions were up 7-0, have destroyed the Lions 38-20 in Super Bowl 60. For the first time in their franchise history, the Bills players are watching the Lombardi walk to the podium. And Super Bowl MVP, none other than Josh Allen, who hoisted Lombardi for the first time for the Buffalo Bills. Congrats, Bills fans and the Bills franchise. That's gonna do it for this video, everyone. If you enjoyed it, do me a favor by hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.